Yeah, welcome back to the channel, Tune Reacts. Y'all already know. Welcome back. We about to watch another video. Giant alien bugs, bizarre Vietnamese food in Mekong. So we about to watch that. You know this dude be eating crazy stuff. Look at that, they eating scorpion. You know Vietnam, they be eating like that too.
It just immediately falls apart in your mouth. But first, let's back up.
Y'all hit that like button, y'all hit the subscribe button. Y'all already know. Shout out to the whole family.
Geography needs a unique ecosystem. This river is giving them life with food and creatures.
Look at this, these boys be eating. Y'all let me know, y'all leave in the comment if y'all, what's the craziest stuff y'all eat.
Any animal mixed into one. Today, we're on a mission to learn about the people of the Mekong Delta. This is the specialty that made her spot blow up right
What
here.
is that?
And they're out of this world food. This is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And it all starts here. Our first stop, a restaurant, not just located on the Mekong River. It's located over the Mekong River. The specialty here is great for folks in love with eating local.
But you know they getting the first here, boy.
Creature that makes a pretty good drinking food. We are here with Goan behind her, a very interesting seafood found literally just outside the window here in one of the many rivers and streams of the Mekong Delta. These are Bengal eels, a type of air-breathing eel commonly found and eaten in Southeast Asia. How many eels would you say are in there? That is a load of eels. These guys love muddy waters, so they're perfect for being farmed all over the Mekong Delta. Tôi có thể lấy 20 cái được không? Okay, 20 cái. How about 1 cái? Instead of scales, they possess a smooth, slimy skin. Look at this. We have the eel right here. It's like one long, strong muscle. It has 2 tiny little eyes in front. It is super slippery. Like Calvin, this slime is actually their greatest defense. It's so slimy. Miss An has been selling them in this restaurant for the last 30 years. I think she's just banking on the freshness of these ingredients. People can come in and see it for themselves. This is one of those Asian traditions I can get behind when it comes to dining out. Staring it into little beady eyes and saying, hey, I want this one. Can you say that one for me?
Peanut!
Has begun. We have the eels right here. She's putting it into the charcoal, and this charcoal is like no charcoal I've seen before. This charcoal is made from burnt rice husks. Its main purpose is to help remove the slime from the eels. Oh my gosh. Wow. She makes quick work of these. Off goes the head, off goes the tail. Then she slits it down the middle and pulls out the intestine. And it looks like an earthworm. Apparently, this can be cooked and eaten as well. I'm not sure the recipe, but we'll find out real soon. From here, the eels are cleaned off. Then part cooked on a grill for 45 minutes. This one is not cooked all the way. What they do is they kind of par cook it for you, and then you cook it the rest of the way at the table. Let's start with our appetizer, the river prawns.
What the fuck?
Fresh river prawns. They're one of the most commonly farmed seafoods here in the Mekong Delta region. They're set apart by their huge flailing claws. When you grab one of them,
It look like a crab.
Give me 15 minutes. I'm going to pinch you. Despite their
lobster
size, the claws are still too small to eat, so they're hacked off, along with its other appendages and the shell. Now, all that's left is a delicious prawn sashimi. That is a freshwater sashimi, which you're not really supposed to eat raw. But what's the worst that could happen? Oh right, parasites. It's a very clean flavor, super meaty, a nice and interesting texture. You can feel the tissue tearing apart as you eat it in a really interesting way. That's very nice. Moving on to the Okay. I think we need to utilize some of the sauces on the table. There's no marination or anything here. We have 2 sauces. One is a tamarind-based sauce. I like the meat. Very fatty, earthy. It's a thick, sweet, sugary sauce. It's just a little tart. I like it. So this is lemongrass, chili, and fish sauce. Cheers. The skin, as you grill it, becomes a little rubbery. I can see why Japanese love this dish. They're all about texture. There's no bigger ratio of ugliness.
Oh my god. I'm looking at it like, what the
Stop getting
hell?
ripped off by your car insurance company and check this out.
Damn,
Are you
bro.
ready? All right. So
Y'all let me know if y'all eat
like
that.
a bat skin on the outside, which conjures memories.
I don't know about it.
Experimentation, Bill Gates. But once you actually know how it's going to taste, then you start to appreciate it. It's a really good flavor. Legitimately like that. Last course. Last one. Boiled eel intestines. Start with a pork broth. Add garlic. Then water, lemongrass, fresh chilies, MSG, sugar, and the eel intestine. Finally, chop in green onions and finish cooking at the table. We want this to be nice and hot. It looks like leeches. That's not like leeches. It looks like leeches. Let me find the biggest piece I can because you know and the audience knows that I love this stuff. Oh.
That shit look nasty. That's what I'm saying. You eating the intestine.
I'm glad we saved that for dessert. That is a nice touch to end the meal with. The texture is good. It's like a little chewy at first. Then the bile starts leaking out. It's insanely bitter. Continue on. It just coats your mouth from that point, and it has a hold of you. It turns out the bitter taste comes from the bile sac attached directly to the eel's intestine. Some places really appreciate that deep bitterness, but for me, it's hard to wrap my mouth around. I want a Coke. I want a Diet Coke so bad right now. I want a 2 Coke. Oh. As you can see, the Mekong is known for a long list of unique and sometimes scary creatures you'll only find here. If eel intestines make you yawn, perhaps this next food will put some boost in your roost.
Bro, they be eating everything, man.
Tingbian Market is the heartbeat of this community, holding clues to some of the most unique food stories. From produce sellers offering snake fruits all the way to the bug guy. Here, Mr. Nguyen has a huge array of different species, from dried geckos to huge millipedes, and then this right here.
What the fuck he getting all this shit from?
This is a Vietnamese forest scorpion. Where do you get these from? Walmart. The scorpion found throughout Vietnam and Laos. You'll often find them suspended in a bottle of local rice wine. Can you pick some of these up? Why do you keep putting them over me for? Oh, God, it's getting closer to my finger. Take a deep breath. If it stings you, you probably won't die. Will he die? Yep. I will not die. However, there will be a big swollen spot where the
That bitch sharp too, like.
I kind of want to see if I can catch one. Oh, I did it! Yes, dude! These are some of the most disconcerting creatures. It is everything you don't like about any animal mixed into one. They look evil. Insects like these are an essential component for remedies in Eastern medicine. You have a centipede here. They look very creepy. Do these bite? These are giant centipedes, an extremely aggressive, quick, and venomous species of centipede. If that thing bit you, it'd be 10 times as worse than any scorpion sting you've ever had. What ailment does this help with?
Damn, they bite too?
Into rice wine. It'll then cure pimples in your body. But even better than that, people who do cockfighting, they will let their chicken drink this, and it'll give their chicken superpower strength. So it's great for your pimples, it's great for your cock. There's one more I really want to focus on, this right here. Is that an alien that I'm looking at? Meet the king of gushy insects, the Termite Queen. Like bees, each termite nest has one queen whose job is to make termite babies non-stop. They produce around 30,000 eggs per day. That's one every 3 seconds. Wow, I was hoping that the jar was creating a magnification effect, but nope, they're gigantic. Here, Mr. Nguyen soaks them in rice wine. So what is that thing hanging out of that one side? That is its mouth. That is its... Yes, I know I like eggs. Let's see how I like this. That is a new sensation. The worm membrane gets stretched out and swollen. As you bite into it, the membrane breaks open. And then there's this interesting combination of the contents.
They should probably shooting out all kind of
together, leaking out to your
bitter
mouth.
juices.
Wow, I cannot believe that exists. The other part is I have a buzz right now. I feel like I just took 2 shots of vodka. As you can see, some guys in the Mekong Delta really love their rice wine.
Yeah, I know they be selling them. I know a lot of people be coming to do it.
This is pork, but it's no cut of pork you've ever seen before. This is the specialty that made her spot blow up right here. This is pig eye used for her pig eye hot pot.
What the
This
hell?
spot adapted this idea from her husband's favorite drinking spot. Why did you choose this cut? While the guys are busy drinking their face off, they can also eat the face off this portion of pig skull. This one's special because
She could that shit precise, but
meat there that not many people know about. Out of the whole head, this meat is the best meat you're ever gonna get. It's so popular, she sells 100 pieces a day. You can guess how many pigs that is. Are you actually eating
what
the
is
eyeball
that
itself, or just the
beside
idea
it?
behind it? Everything on there is edible except for one part, the bones, the bones. Before you can enjoy this hot pot, the face parts must be boiled until they become tender. Is it gonna help my vision or something? Then it's joined by blood cakes and congee, or rice porridge. Your eyes will sparkle like the Milky Way. Add straw mushrooms, chopped greens, ginger, green onions, and fried shallots. On the side, pig brain and bone marrow.
No, that shit look like
I'm gonna
brain.
pull this off. Okay, be careful. It is very, very hot. I've got this piece right here. I think it's the jaw muscle that's responsible for like when your teeth grind or when you're doing MDMA. Oh yeah.
They ain't even watch that shit
Tender,
too.
porky. I enjoy that a lot. You come around to the eye suck.
Connie's giving away $10,000 that you could use on Emma's Ultimate NYC giveaway. If I had
Socket, there is some more meat over here. Yes, this is the piece she was talking about. Take a look at this. Here is the eye, and then as you go back, there's the retina and all the muscles that help control the eye. Stunning. It's like no other texture that I can ever describe. It's soft, it's fatty.
Can I eat his eye?
Right here we have the blood cubes. What animal is this from? My best guess? It's for a pig. That's a dang good guess. Ooh, it just immediately falls apart in your mouth. This is a whole different texture than other types of blood cake. I'm becoming a blood connoisseur, like the guy from Twilight.
Okay, what the hell?
Here, we have some organs, some brain, and we've got some bone marrow in here too. Remember what she says, whatever you eat, that helps that part of your body. If you eat the brain, you get smarter. If you eat the eye, your eyes become brighter and shinier. If you eat a penis, then you get so good at eating penis. Oh, that was a smart pig. Hot, creamy, and a little nutty. I like it. This is bone marrow, dude. Really? Wow, that is fascinating. It's like a little worm. There's a bunch of fatty tissue around it, like a foamy, hot brain, and then some part that just tastes like intestine or cartilage that's really chewy. I like it. This is like all-night drinking food. And I think a lot of what we've seen so far in the Mekong Delta is connected to drinking somehow. And that's how I know these are my people. I think all we have left to do is maybe heal our souls a little bit, undo the debauchery, and see a place that's serving with a menu much more divine. The only thing strange about our final location is how they're able to crank out thousands of dishes each day without charging a single cent. What you're doing here reminds me of when I went to the Golden Temple in Amritsar. There they have a huge Sikh temple where they're just serving free food to thousands and thousands of people every day. Here you're doing something very similar, but in the Vietnamese way. How does it work?
They said, giving them nigga juice.
Anybody can come here, rich or poor, it doesn't really matter. First, they come here, they pray, they show respect. After that, they can come and get themselves and nourish themselves. On sale is a popular street food, a savory pancake, loved for its crispy exterior. Here at Lying Buddha Pagoda, they've been serving these free rice pancakes since 1999. Why on sale? At first, it was served on special holidays and weekends.
Oh, okay.
20 pounds of bun cell batter in one single day. That is about 4,000 bun cells. The bonseo here starts with a flaming hot cast iron wall. Usually bonseo would have some pork, it would have some shrimp, but we are in a Buddhist pagoda. So that means no meat whatsoever within these walls. Add shredded cassava root. This is not an easy job. You're standing between 10 different fire pits. It is like 1,000 degrees back here. And pour in the pancake batter made of rice flour, water, and a little turmeric for color. Imagine trying to cook 10 pancakes at once. I could hardly do 2 if I had 2 pans. Fill it with mung bean and a tofu mixture. So we just picked up our meal right here. They have vegetables, and then on the side, they have a sauce. Now, this is a fake fish sauce.
I wouldn't call it fake. What I would say is that it's a vegetarian dipping sauce that's supposed to mimic a savory fish sauce.
Yeah, it's fake. Try it out.
Let's try it out.
That's the
It
pancake.
really mimics that savory fish sauce flavors that we're looking for.
I'm done with that. This is usually how I eat it. I grab the fillings, I throw it in a leaf like I'm eating Korean barbecue.
Okay.
I fold that up, I give it a little bit of a dip, and then I eat it.
You don't add any cucumber to it?
I must have missed that step. It's very nice. This is a delicious texture combination.
Yeah,
You have
straight
crispy
up.
on the outside, different
Now that I might
depending
eat.
on what part of the bonseo you're eating. You feel the mung beans and the cassava is really softened up, and then you get that nice wet sauce. I gotta say, I'm very stunned by this sauce. It is a perfect binding agent to this food.
Even though this is a vegetarian bensao, you're not really missing the pork belly or the shrimp. You're getting different textures, different flavors. This pagoda really thinks about everybody. You can get a nice meal without paying any money.
It's a real pillar of the community. People come here, they donate what they can, and some people can't donate anything, and then some people overcompensate, provide enough food for days. So somehow it works out for everybody. I love the mission, and I just can get behind any mission that involves free food.
I agree with you 100%.
Best Ever Food Review Show is a small team of independent creators, and everything we do here works because of you guys. Click the link in our description to join our Patreon and receive exclusive benefits. A peace. What did you do before the restaurant?
Ngân hàng công thương.
Ở nhà nấu cơm.
Ngân hàng công thương.
Oh. If I don't win this year's Coach of the Year in 2022, I'm going to find every single one of you guys, and I'm going to put a scorpion in your bed.
Did you have to invent your own recipes?
Dạ tự luôn.
Yes, she is a woman of very few words. Right to the point, not into storytelling. It's very transactional, like a bank account. You had a question, complete, receipt, done. Boop, boop, boop.
I don't fit in all the time. I have a mustache. Not many Asians do.
How many Asians have mustaches? Is that true?
I mean, it's me, The Rock.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Everyone, I hope
man,
you
but-
enjoyed some of these fun.
Y'all already know, man. Y'all let me know how y'all like that. Y'all comment y'all craziest food y'all ate. But yeah, man, y'all hit that subscribe button. And yeah, y'all follow the other page, Tune Rate. Y'all already know I be kicking shit on there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all already know, man. I'll be back with another one. Y'all be safe out there. Ow, ow, ow.